Fenty X Puma actually is very connected to my home culture because Puma and soccer go hand in hand. Soccer is a big deal in our culture in Barbados. I've always looked up to the Puma brand because I always wanted to own a pair of Puma sneakers. That was one of the first sneakers that I bought as a child in Barbados.
Rihanna's $1,820 snakeskin obsession. The only boots that can break her Puma addiction. Before we dive into this fashion revelation, hit that subscribe button right now because Celebrity Program TV is about to expose the one designer that made Rihanna betray her most loyal fashion companion. And trust me, you need to see what's coming next. Listen, when it comes to Rihanna's shoe game, we all know the deal. For years, we've watched this global icon parade around in her beloved Puma Speedcats like they're the only sneakers on planet Earth. And honestly, can we blame her? The woman has remained fiercely loyal to that sleek silhouette through red carpets, street-style moments, airport runs, and everything in between. We're talking about a devotion that's borderline religious. Time and time again, designers have thrown their most extravagant footwear at her feet, literally begging for a moment of attention, a single Instagram post, anything. But Rihanna, she's not interested. She walks right past those designer offerings and slides back into her Pumas like clockwork. It's become her signature, her trademark, the one constant in a fashion world that changes faster than you can say couture. Even when she switches it up, which let's be honest is rare, she's still staying in the Puma family, reaching for the Mostro or her own groundbreaking Fenty X Puma Avanti LS collaboration. The woman bleeds Puma, and we've all accepted that as an undeniable fact of life. But here's where things get absolutely fascinating, and why you need to keep watching because this story takes a turn nobody saw coming. There is one brand, one singular footwear designer who has accomplished what seemed completely impossible. This brand has managed to penetrate Rihanna's Puma fortress, seduce her away from her comfort zone, and convince the Diamond singer herself to abandon ship and embrace something entirely different. We're talking about a fashion miracle here, people. The brand that pulled off this incredible feat. Amin Amwadi. Now if you don't know Amin Amwadi, you need to educate yourself immediately because this luxury shoemaker has been taking the fashion world by absolute storm. Her signature piece, the Begum clear pumps with those razor-sharp lucite heels that look like they could cut glass, has become the stuff of legend. Celebrities are fighting over these shoes. Fashion editors are losing sleep over them. And yes, Rihanna has worn those iconic pumps before, making headlines and breaking the internet every single time. But here's the kicker, and make sure you're subscribed to Celebrity Program TV because we're about to reveal something that fashion insiders have been quietly obsessing over for months. Those famous Begum pumps aren't even Rihanna's favorite Amin Amwadi creation. Not even close. There's another pair that has captured her heart in a way that's honestly unprecedented. We're talking about the Barbara snake-embossed stiletto boots. And these aren't just any boots. These are statement pieces that command attention, demand respect, and apparently have the power to make a Puma devotee question everything she's ever known about footwear. With their wickedly pointed toe that could double as a weapon and a calf-grazing shaft that elongates the leg to impossible proportions, these boots are pure architectural genius wrapped in fashion-forward design. But the real showstopper is that scaly white exterior that catches light like no other material can. The snake-embossed leather creates this hypnotic texture that photographs like a dream and looks even better in person. And Rihanna, she's absolutely obsessed. We're not talking about a casual fling or a one-time red carpet moment. This is a full-blown love affair that's been playing out repeatedly across multiple appearances, different continents, and countless paparazzi shots. The woman returns to these Barbara boots again and again like they're her new religion. She's been spotted wearing them with everything, and I mean everything. Courthouse appearances where she needed to look powerful and untouchable. Barbara boots. Casual jeans and a t-shirt vibe when she's just running errands. Barbara boots. High fashion editorial moments. You guessed it, Barbara boots. The versatility of these shoes is genuinely mind-blowing because they somehow work with absolutely every aesthetic she throws at them. From streetwear to high fashion, from casual to formal, these boots adapt and elevate every single outfit they touch. Her most recent outing on October 29th perfectly demonstrates this phenomenon, And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you even doing? Hit that button because Celebrity Program TV brings you these exclusive style breakdowns that nobody else is talking about. Rihanna stepped out wearing an olive green shirt dress that featured this pristine white collar, creating the most beautiful contrast. The dress itself was relatively conservative, especially by Rihanna's standards. We're used to seeing her push boundaries, break rules, and redefine what celebrity fashion can be. But this look was different. It was refined, elegant, almost demure if you can believe that. The styling was intentionally minimal, letting the quality of each piece speak for itself without screaming for attention. Gold chains draped perfectly around her neck, adding just the right amount of luxury without overwhelming the look. Shield sunglasses protected her eyes while simultaneously adding that untouchable celebrity mystique we've come to expect from her. But the real star of this entire ensemble, those beloved Barbara snakeskin boots in all their glory, elevating a simple shirt dress into a fashion moment that had style watchers everywhere taking notes. The genius of this look lies in its simplicity and sophistication. Rihanna proved once again that you don't need to try too hard when you have the right foundational pieces. A quality dress, statement boots, and minimal accessories can create a look that's infinitely more powerful than throwing on every trend at once. It's fashion maturity at its finest, and it's exactly the kind of style evolution we've been watching unfold over the past several years as Rihanna has transitioned from pop star to mogul, from trendsetter to industry titan. And those boots, those glorious $1,820 Barbara boots, they're the exclamation point on this entire fashion statement. Now let's talk numbers because these boots come with a price tag that demands attention. At $1,820, we're not messing around with fast fashion or accessible luxury. This is investment dressing at its most literal. These are the kinds of boots that require financial planning, that make you check your bank account twice, that force you to justify the purchase to yourself in the mirror at 3 a.m. But here's what that price tag actually represents beyond the obvious luxury status symbol. You're paying for impeccable Italian craftsmanship where every stitch is placed with surgical precision. You're investing in materials sourced from the finest tanneries in the world where quality control is obsessive. You're buying into a design that's been refined through countless iterations until it achieves absolute perfection. And perhaps most importantly, you're acquiring a piece that will remain relevant and covetable for years to come because truly great design doesn't expire with a season. Make sure you stay subscribed to Celebrity Program TV because the fashion implications here go way deeper than just one celebrity's shoe choices. What we're witnessing is a legitimate power shift in the luxury footwear market. Amina Mwadi has managed to do what countless established heritage brands couldn't accomplish. She's made Rihanna reconsider her unwavering loyalty and embrace something completely new. That's not just impressive, that's revolutionary. This speaks to the power of innovative design, the importance of creating something genuinely fresh in an oversaturated market, and the reality that even the most loyal customers can be won over when you offer them something they didn't even know they needed. The relationship between Rihanna and her Amina Mwadis has become one of fashion's most compelling ongoing stories. It's a match made in heaven, a pairing that makes perfect sense when you really think about it. Both the designer and the star share an appreciation for bold aesthetics, fearless design choices, and the kind of confidence that can't be taught or faked. They understand that fashion should be fun, exciting, and just a little bit dangerous. These boots embody all of those qualities wrapped up in snake-embossed leather perfection. And the best part, this relationship shows no signs of cooling off. Every new appearance brings another opportunity for Rihanna to showcase these boots in a fresh context, proving their versatility and cementing their status as modern classics. But let's keep it real for a second because this is where the story gets even more interesting. Don't act shocked when those trusty Puma sneakers inevitably make their way back into rotation. They will, we all know they will, because Rihanna's shoe closet isn't governed by the same rules as everyone else's. She doesn't operate on an either-or basis. Her collection has plenty of room for both the $1,820 Amina Mwadi stiletto boots and her beloved Puma Speedcats to coexist in perfect harmony. This isn't about choosing sides or declaring allegiance to one brand over another. This is about having options, embracing versatility, and understanding that different moments call for different footwear choices. Some days require the comfort and ease of sneakers. Other days demand the drama and elevation of designer stiletto boots. And Rihanna, being the fashion genius she is, knows exactly when to deploy each option for maximum impact. The broader fashion implications here are absolutely fascinating if you're paying attention. And you should be, because celebrity program TV is about to connect some major dots. Rihanna's embrace of Amina Mwati represents a larger trend toward supporting independent designers, celebrating diverse voices in fashion, and moving away from the traditional luxury hierarchy that's dominated the industry for decades. This matters. When someone with Rihanna's influence and platform chooses to consistently wear and promote a relatively young brand over established heritage houses, it sends ripples through the entire industry. It tells other celebrities that it's not only acceptable but actually cooler to take risks on emerging talent. It encourages consumers to look beyond the obvious luxury logos and discover new designers creating genuinely innovative work. And it proves that the old guard doesn't have a monopoly on quality, craftsmanship, or desirability. What's particularly brilliant about how Rihanna styles these boots is her commitment to making them work in unexpected contexts. She's not just reserving them for red carpet moments or carefully orchestrated photo shoots. She's wearing them to run errands, attend business meetings, and navigate her everyday life. This kind of styling democratizes luxury in a way that feels authentic and achievable. Yes, the boots cost $1,820, which puts them out of reach for most consumers. But the way she wears them, mixed with accessible pieces like a simple shirt dress or casual jeans, creates a blueprint that anyone can adapt to their own budget and style. It's aspirational without being alienating, luxurious without being pretentious. The fashion world has taken notice too, because once Rihanna commits to something, the ripple effects are immediate and undeniable. These Barbara boots have become increasingly sought after, with wait lists growing longer and availability becoming more scarce with each passing month. Retailers report that searches for snake-embossed boots have skyrocketed. Other celebrities have started incorporating similar styles into their wardrobes. Fashion editors are featuring these boots in trend reports and must-have roundups. And all of this can be traced directly back to Rihanna's consistent endorsement through repeated wear. This is the Rihanna effect in action, that magical phenomenon where her genuine enthusiasm for a product translates into massive commercial success and cultural relevance. It's worth noting that this shirt dress moment also taps into another major trend that's been building momentum thanks in part to Rihanna's influence. The fashion industry has returned enthusiastically to gold jewelry after a prolonged obsession with silver, and Rihanna has been at the forefront of this shift. Those gold chains she layered with the olive shirt dress aren't just random accessories. They're part of a calculated aesthetic move toward warmer metals that complement a wider range of skin tones and create a more luxurious, timeless feel. This is Rihanna operating as a true fashion leader, not just following trends but actively creating and shaping them through her personal style choices. Now if you're sitting there thinking you need these exact boots but balancing your budget, don't worry, because there are alternatives that capture the same energy without requiring a small fortune. Brands like Staud have created interpretations of this tall boot trend at more accessible price points, offering that same leg-elongating silhouette and statement-making presence without the four-figure investment. But here's the thing, and this is important. While these alternatives can absolutely work and create similar styling opportunities, there's something irreplaceable about the original. The Amina Mwati boots have that intangible quality, that special something that comes from exceptional design and superior craftsmanship. Sometimes you really do get what you pay for in fashion. What makes this entire situation so compelling is watching a style icon who seemed completely set in her ways embrace something totally new. Rihanna had found her formula with Puma. She was comfortable, consistent, and completely herself. Nobody would have blamed her for sticking with that forever. But instead, she remained open to discovery, willing to be seduced by great design regardless of where it came from. That's the mark of a true fashion lover, someone who appreciates craft and creativity above brand loyalty or habit. And in doing so, she's reminded us all that growth and evolution are essential parts of developing personal style. What worked 5 years ago might not serve you today, and that's perfectly fine. So here's what you need to take away from this entire fashion moment, because celebrity program TV is all about giving you the insights that matter. Rihanna's commitment to these Amina Mwadi Barbara boots represents more than just a temporary infatuation with a trendy shoe. This is about recognizing exceptional design when you see it, being willing to invest in pieces that truly speak to you, and understanding that personal style is fluid enough to accommodate both beloved classics and exciting new discoveries. Her shoe rotation now includes both the Puma sneakers that got her here and the Amina Mwadi boots that represent where she's going. That balance between honoring your history and embracing your evolution is what makes style truly personal and genuinely interesting. The cultural moment we're living through right now is particularly fascinating for fashion because we're watching the traditional rules and hierarchies crumble in real time. Rihanna's choice to champion Amina Mwadi alongside her Puma loyalty represents this new paradigm where consumers and celebrities alike feel empowered to mix high and low, support emerging designers alongside established brands, and create their own definitions of what luxury means to them personally. This is fashion democracy in action, and it's absolutely thrilling to witness. As we wrap this up, remember that this is just one chapter in Rihanna's ever-evolving style story. And you need to stay subscribed to Celebrity Program TV because trust me, there's always another fashion moment just around the corner. Hit that subscribe button right now if you haven't already, because we're bringing you this level of detailed fashion analysis every single time Rihanna steps out, every time a celebrity makes a bold style choice, and every time the fashion world shifts beneath our feet. Don't miss a single moment because in this industry, everything can change overnight. Those $1,820 snakeskin boots have proven they have the power to break even the strongest brand loyalty. And if that doesn't make you curious about what's coming next, I don't know what will. Subscribe now, turn on notifications, and keep coming back because Celebrity Program TV is your front row seat to every fashion revelation, every style evolution, and every moment that matters in celebrity culture. We'll see you in the next one.